And here in southern Arizona, one family is remembering President Bush with heavy hearts. They worked for both President Bush and First Lady Barbara Bush. News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink tells us about their longtime friendship.
The father was President Bush's close advisor. The daughter was the president's staffer. Tonight, they are remembering their friend and paying tribute. They both argue the 41st president of the United States was one of a kind in public life.
George Bush was special. He was special.
Ron Walker's friendship with George H.W. Bush dates back half a century.
You're never prepared. When Barbara left, we thought it would be shortly after that, but God love him, he hung in there.
Walker's home office is the room his kids call World Headquarters, full of pictures and presidential memorabilia. The 81-year-old advised 4 presidents, starting with Richard Nixon, but was closest to Bush 41.
As he did with many of his associates, he just kept us involved and engaged, and for that I'm very grateful. And for that he'll be missed.
Walker's daughter Lisa worked in the White House and traveled the world with President Bush. She keeps the dozens of bag tags she got as a member of her former boss's advance team.
I'm sad, really sad. You know, between losing Senator McCain and seeing my own parents getting older, and it just really makes you stop and think. You know, he was such a great American, and it's just such a closing of a chapter, I believe, in our American history.
Lisa says the president and first lady would always seek out staffers and offer their thanks and appreciation.
If I was in an elevator, if I was in a hotel room, if I was in a car in the motorcade, never did they not stop and thank us. Mrs. Bush would wag her finger at me and say, "Thank you." From across the ballroom, he would look at us and thank us. And he did it for everyone.
Ron Walker says with the political battles comes wins and losses, and George H.W. Bush saw his share of both. But he believes his longtime friend's humanity always won out.
And he got beat up by a lot of people that didn't have a foggiest idea of what this country was all about. And yet he was gracious in every respect. And from that standpoint, he was a gentleman to the end.
In Oro Valley, Eric Fink, News 4, Tucson.